and prayed for her. The thing was not coming forth, but I knew it was within. So I called her the following day before service started. That was Saturday, and then Sunday I called her before service, and then I said, so what happened to you? He said, that day when you ministered to me the second time, and then you told me the thing, but I wasn't speaking, you wrote scriptures for me. You told me, go home, that it is received by faith. It is a gift of God. It is not received by laying hands or falling down. Go home, read those passages. Like Acts chapter 2, the day of Pentecost. Like John chapter 7 from verse 37 to verse 39. The spirit that everyone who believes in Jesus will receive. And some of those other, Acts chapter 10 in the household of Cornelius. So I gave her some of those passages. Just altogether, I'm not even sure they were up to 20 verses. She said, I read those things. I knelt down. I thanked God. And the thing just started flowing. Now, then I now even question my own faith. Because apparently somewhere in my mind I was thinking once I lay hands the thing will break, but I saw lay hands, the thing was inside but it was not breaking forth. And that is why the just shall live, not has lived, not will live. It's a present continuous. So because one moment you may allow your senses, what you see in the natural, what you hear in the natural, to disconnect you from the supernatural abilities of God. So she believed even more than where her pastor had thought is only by laying hands she will receive. She knelt down. She said, Father, my pastor told me this thing is a gift. I thank you because I've received it. And I speak it now. And I said, no wonder. I said, because I saw the way you are speaking tongues yesterday was not like a new baptism. Because many times, she was just, in fact, she knelt down. Listen to me, as you receive the tongues, the heavenly language by faith, so also you can receive anything righteous, anything scriptural by faith in the living God. There are battles out there, there are situations out there, there are circumstances out there. You need to keep faith to be able to draw resources of healing from God, to be able to draw resources of wisdom from God, to be able to draw resources of divine direction from God, to be able to draw resources of breakthrough, mental breakthrough from God, to navigate and overcome the world. Hallelujah. A while into my pastoring there, the Holy Spirit said, London is a distraction. Go back to Port Harcourt and do an independent, there is an independent work I want you to do there for me. The first thing is, how do I tell my wife? Because she grew up in England, and then school brought her to Nigeria, high institution brought her to Nigeria, and then service year brought her to Port Harcourt. And then now she was convinced, okay, we're staying here, we'll raise children here, and then the Lord spoke. But eventually I spoke to her, she believed with me, and then, but I told God, okay, let me just complete this thing till the end of this year, and then I'll go and tell my leader. So when I told one of my closest pastor friend in England, I'm going back to Nigeria, he said, you're already in London. I believe in your ministry. I will support you, I will support. I said, oh boy, I don't operate like that. My dad, about 12 years before this pastor in London had already offered me London. I said, I know you go. Bring money to London. I said, I don't operate by the beauty of an environment, infrastructural development. One of those times when I woke up early in the morning, I want to iron. Was it my wife or my son started to laugh? Recently, I was talking with my son. I think it was a video call or something. I don't really like video calls, but sometimes we do family. My son just started laughing. He just started laughing, Daddy. Meaning, Daddy, oh, you are still at this level. I will be here. So what am I saying to us here? There is no aspect of life that your faith in God cannot help you to pull resources. He is El Shaddai. He's Jehovah Rapha. He's the only wise God. He's full of wisdom. He's full of character. He's full of direction. He's full of faith. There is no aspect of your life that your faith in God, that cannot be supported by your faith in God to prevail over the world. Faith in the living God is that spiritual and supernatural dimension activated in every Christian for living beyond the natural realm of senses and living the kingdom life in this natural realm. Let me close with this third one. I will overshoot my time by maybe a few minutes.